What's up everyone? Zach here from Vicrez, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to install the bumper accessories and the front lip on our 2015 to 2017 GT500 front bumper. Alright, let's do it! So the first piece I'm going to be installing today is going to be the upper grille portion. You're going to find tabs in here on the bumper that line up with the grille. I'm going to start from left to right. And the first one, and you'll hear it kind of snap in when you put them through the clips. Take a little bit of force, you're not going to break it, don't worry. And remember, this bumper is polyurethane, so you can bend how you like. Make sure everything goes in place. Perfect. So now we have the middle grille in. So after we get the top grille piece in, I'm going to move on to the bottom piece. The bottom's going to be just like the top, it clips in just like the top does. So you're going to align it, make sure everything is good. Make sure you got it straight. Once you have them all clipped in, you're going to check if anything is loose. Everything's nice and tight. And now, you have the top and bottom grills in your bumper. And now we're going to be putting the side pieces in. On the left side, make sure this, right here, this will come connected. Make sure that this is on the left side. Make sure that this one is on the right side. So we're going to line everything up, start popping away. So once you start clipping them in, start from the left or the right or wherever you want to, it'll all line up together once you start clipping them. So this side's in, now we're going to put the right side in. Perfect, both sides are in. Alright, so I just put in the top grill, the bottom grill, and the two side grill pieces. Now if you're lost right now and you're like, whoa, 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 slow down, I'm going to go over what I just did. There's going to be clips on the actual bumper. There are just these little pieces where the actual grill pieces slide onto. So I just lined up all the clips. I lined up the clips on the bottom, and then I lined up the clips on the side. Alright, so now we get the top grill, the bottom grill, and the side grills in. Now it's time to put on the fog lamp covers. And I'm going to flip the bumper over and show you how to do that right now. Alright, so this is your cover. You have one for the left side and one for the right side. This one's for the right side. So all you're going to do is try to line everything up. So I'm going to be doing the right side right now. And you can kind of tell there's this little nipple in the back that's going to go right there. You can kind of just like line it up with your eyes. And yeah, so that clip lines up here, everything kind of lines up, and then just like everything else in the bumper, you're going to start clipping it in. I'm going to go from the right side to the left. It's in. Again, don't worry about kind of just mangling the bumper a little bit. It is polyurethane. It is going to form back to where it was. You need to give it some force to get in those clips. So all the clips are in. Just got to make sure that it's nice and secure in there, that it won't go anywhere. So now we got the right side fog light cover in. We're going to move on to the left side. Honestly, what's easier is you put the bottom clips in first. So I'm going to get the bottom ones in first. Make sure it's lined up. It goes. So I'm going to get the top ones. I saved the corner ones for last because they're the hardest ones to get in there. So you're just going to clip it in, and there it goes. Super secure, not going anywhere. So next we're going to be putting the front lip on. So as you see, there's really only one way to kind of put it on. It just sits like this on the clips, and the holes are going to be on the bottom. Alright, so we put the bumper over and we're going to put that front lip on. So like with most things on this bumper, I'm going to start left to right. Just want to make sure so there is this little reg on the end. Just want to make sure that those holes line up with the holes right here. And then you're good to start clipping it in. First clip is obviously going to go right here. Pop it in. you'll hear it pop in, and then you're good to just go along and make sure everything's lined up while you're going, because you don't want to miss a clip by any chance. Perfect. And then we got. Just gonna go along and clip them in. There it goes. That one's in. There is this little clip in the middle. Make sure that one's lined up. There we go. Perfect. So you're gonna make sure that all these clips are lined up with the holes. You're gonna clip them in. Make sure everything goes in. The middle clip is very important. This is what's gotta keep everything centered once you're going along. Go along. Next one. So I'm just basically going along and just making sure all the clips are going to go into place. Click in just like the sound you heard. Alright, so we got the front lip on. Again, I'm just going to move with the clips. You see, I'm going to make sure everything's flush. Everything's good, and then I'm going to flip the bumper around, and we're going to be putting in the rest of the bumper trim. Alright, so after we get the front lip on, I'm going to be putting on the left and the right bumper trims. So, come to the front here, and you're going to just line up and see which side is which. It's pretty easy to figure out. So, this part's going to go on the outside, towards the grill part of the bumper, like the middle lower grill. For the clip, you'll see it right there, and just line it up. Make sure that everything will line up when you put it in. Perfect. And it goes just like so. You're going to make sure that this is right here in this gap that you have, and then make sure it's the gap between. There's a little gap between the bumper and the front lip. You want to make sure that that's in there as well, and then you're gonna, same as all the rest of the trims that we put on and the grills, you're gonna make sure just to pop it into place. It's a little awkward because it is a bumper. Make sure everything's lined up. Just start pushing clips through. Now, I don't recommend doing this unless you know that all the clips are fully where they're supposed to be, because if you kind of give it some force, you might bend something in the clips. So just make sure that everything is lined up the way you want it to or need it to be. Alright, so it's super imperative that everything is kind of lines up before you start clipping stuff in. Because once you start clipping them in, it's a little hard to get them out, because they're meant to stay in the bumper and not really come out. I'm going to flip the bumper around so I can kind of just give a little bit more pressure. Lined up. So as you heard, that bottom one just kind of clipped in. So I'm going to turn the bumper up once again. Alright, so now we got the left side trim in. Now I'm going to do the right side. It's the same thing, clip, same thing as the left side, duplicated. I'm going to do that real quick, and then we're going to start putting on the front lip add-ons. Alright guys, we're on our way to the final stages of assembling this GT500 bumper. Now, this part, they're just the front lip add-ons. So what you're going to do is you're going to line it up, and you obviously want this plate, like the back side of it, you can tell, the bottom side, you're going to want it towards the end of the bumper. Like if you're going to mount it, you're going to want it towards the end of the bumper. And They're labeled on the back. Very slightly you'll see L and R, meaning left and right. So make sure this one is a left. It'll say right there, left. So what you're going to do is make sure that this side's pointing towards the bumper, the top side. And you're going to line up, there's two sets of holes. You want the ones towards the middle of the actual add-on. And then you're just going to line up the bolts, like so. And then you're going to take these bolts right here, put the bolt through, and this is going to sit on the edge, just like that. Yeah, there's going to be everything supplied. All your bolts are going to be supplied in this bag. These are the two pieces you're going to use to mount the actual add-on to the front lip. So all it does is you clamp this down. Obviously this little clamp, and you're going to clamp the front lip, the bumper, and the add-on together. And then bolt goes through, and there is a nut welded to the other side. It's going to thread through like so, just like that. But you have everything attached, clamped together. You're going to tighten it, and you're going to do that for all three of them. Now that we have everything together, even the front lip add-ons, we have a few more pieces to put together. In the box, you're going to have these last two pieces. As you see here, there's going to be 3 holes right here, and there's 3 right here. Goes in just like that. Snap it in. Okay, perfect. And there's an adjacent one that goes on the other side. You just want to make sure that it's in the right position. You can tell, I mean, it kind of lines up like so. So once it's in position, everything is lined up. You're just kind of going to press it firmly to clip it in. Perfect. The other thing we need is going to be these attachments for the front lip for the sides. This is going to slide into place with the bottom add-ons for the front lip. This bolt and this nut, make sure you get these. It's going to have thread on the end, and there's going to be a little nut. I'm going to line everything up. And that is how it's going to look. Just like that. And you're going to do the same thing for the other side. Alright, so just like the right side, this one goes in on the left side. It's going to slide in and fit pretty flush, just like so. You're going to, on the top hole, fit it through the hole right here. And then, nut on the other side. Going to tighten it down. And I've installed the left and right add-ons on your GT500. Last piece, the golden piece to this assembly is this middle bumper cover. So what you're going to do is we're going to line everything up just like so. Make sure everything's lined up. Perfect. That the clips are in there when you push it in. Perfect. So now you have everything connected. Your bumper is fully assembled now. Alright guys, you are all done. Just giving this video a quick peek if you wanted to buy one. 2015 through 2017 GT500 bumper is going to be part number vz101816. And the GT500 2018-2020 bumper is going to be vz101815. The installation is practically the exact same thing. Remember to follow us on all social medias to see what we have in store, new products, and to look at what other people are running. Have an amazing day and enjoy your new